I'm back here on the western slope of our land. I'm out doing tree spotting. I'm looking for bur oaks back here. I don't think I've had any success yet. I've had some possibles, but one thing I did find was a marker. This is one of the original markers. It even has a vine growing through it. That's from when the land was first surveyed. So I know that this is our lot line. I just put one on there because this one is on a dead tree and will fall soon. So I want to have a little more to see so I can get over here. I'll put a stake in right here so I know where the lot line is over here. So I'm going to get back to it. I've never been into the center of this. We've only owned this land here for, I think it's 5 years now. But we've been so busy improving it up by the house that there just hasn't been time to get over here. So we got some big oaks up here. I'll go check them out and see if any of them are bur oak. Well, I don't know if I saw this last time when I was looking for the lot line, but there is a mark, and it also says LL on the tree. I think I did see that. But there's a flag down on the ground there, and a chunk of it right here. So this is one of the corners. Now I'm going to zigzag in through here, but I do believe that I thought I ran across a little bur oak right along the lot line here, right along this fence. Oh, you probably can't see that. There it is, right through the tree. I think I went all the way down to that tree and then went down when I did the tour of the land, where I should have went down this way, but this could have been, let me see. No, there's a L there. I should have saw that. But anyways, I'm going to take a look around this area for a bur oak, and then I'm going to zigzag through here where I've never been before. I was right down here on this deer run, and I saw all of these big oaks up here and decided to come up here and take a look. And the lot line's right here. Those are on somebody else's property. Well, I know whose property it is. The guy who owned our land before us pretty much used the woods as a piggy bank, and he logged it out quite heavily over the years. That's the thing about farming. You have to have another source of income to pay for your farming. Almost every farmer, small scale farmer, has a job doing something else to pay for the equipment and stuff. Farming doesn't produce a lot of income for the little guy. Yeah, we have a lot of oak on this side of the property. White and red, but I've yet to run across a single bur oak. I got a good deal of maple as well, and a lot of pignut hickory. All right, I'm going to keep going, but I have very little faith that I'm going to find any bur oak. I don't know what the reason is. I don't know why they would log bur oak over white oak. There's white oak all over the place in here. I don't know why they would log it over plain old white oak. So overlogging is likely not the reason why I'm not spotting any bur oak, but I really would like to know what the reason is. You know, this was supposed to be a heavy bur oak area. Where did it all go? I know there's some down the road from us. Maybe I'll go take a look at that and get a better idea of what it looks like from a distance. So maybe I can spot some in here. It's awful hard walking back and forth up to every tree. So I think I'll do that. Well, there's another tree that I've been looking for, but haven't seen many. I think that's only the second one. Yes, I do believe that's only the second one that I know of on our land. That's a shagbark hickory, and that's another common oak savanna tree that we don't have. I know they logged hickory out pretty damn heavy in the 90s. Everybody wanted hickory cabinets. I was doing cabinet making back then. I was walking down this road here and spotted this. It's a giant puffball, but it's very small. They must be just starting. You can see compared to my hand, they can get the size, or they can get bigger than a basketball. It can get pretty damn huge. Interesting. So they're just starting. I came up here on my neighbor's land to see if a tree that he had cut down a while back is a bur oak. I found 0 on our land, and he's got like a different mix of trees here, so it's just gonna check. Yeah, see, this is one. Yep, that is a bur oak, I believe. Let me see, I'd better leave. Yeah, most definitely. Okay, so hard to tell what a mature bur oak would look like from this scraggly little thing. You can see there's a stump down there, and this is all sprouting from the stump. So I'm going to take a look right in this general area and see if I can find another one. There's my cat up a tree. She thought she was going to jump on my shoulders. She's a hell of a tree climber. Can you get over here, kitty? She's climbing down. Hi, kitty. Well, there we have it. That's the first full-size bur oak that I've found in this area. Doesn't look a whole lot different from other oaks. It has less smooth bark than a normal white oak. Other than that, I don't see a whole hell of a lot of difference. Yeah, it's going to be hard to find that. Okay, I found another one here, and it has widely varied leaves. It does not look like the pictures that I've seen in the books. Some do, and some don't. See, there's one that does. It's got the flat bottom sinus and a club up on the top. Some look like that, and some look like regular oak leaves, but the acorns have the mossy edge on them. They're not very big, but that's one of the identifying factors. See, I don't know if these are acorns from last year or this year, but this kind of oak drops its acorns in the fall and they sprout right away. Yeah, see there? That's what a lot of the leaves look like. They're just odd shaped. That looks like a white oak leaf. But this definitely does not look like a regular white oak acorn cap. It's got that fringe on it. Oh boy. I have to look it up again. Yeah, that definitely looks like it's a bur oak acorn from what I know of it. And then like this leaf right here, where is that? That definitely looks like a bur oak leaf. As does this. Yeah, I've seen it shown with these flat bottom sinuses, and then much bigger on the top. Real deep sinuses. Yep, I'm gonna have to hit the books again. But this is the kind of bark it has. See, red oak has darker bark, but it's flat on the top of the oh, what are those called? The ridges? I guess that's, yeah, there's one right there. There's the furrows and then I guess the ridges, and they're flat on top, and then they're a lighter color. This has just a deeply furrowed bark, and it's not as dark as a red oak, but it's much more furrowed. And then it has white oak leaves. So I'm gonna guess this is a bur oak, but I'll have to do some study. And here's another one right there, another one right there, another one right there. There's a whole area full of them. I don't know if this big one over here is one or not, but I would be willing to bet it is. It's got the right bark. It's like a lightish, deeply furrowed bark. And here's yet another one. You can see that leaf right there. Really looks like the ones in the books. And we got these fuzzy acorns all over the place. I've seen much bigger ones on YouTube broadcasts, but Yeah, see, that is a walnut. That's my cat. That's a walnut. And up there, the bark looks a lot like a walnut. It doesn't come to a point like walnut though. Yeah, I just got to get to know that bark. And here's another one here. I don't think that back one is, but that big one over there is as well. They're just everywhere over here. And again, this is a neighbor's land, soon to be a different neighbor's land. One of them selling it to the other one. This is one as well. It looks like, yes, it is. You can see from the, oh, maybe not. This one might be just a white. This one might be just a white oak. Wow, a real bonanza in bur oaks down this way. Bur oak and walnut. There's another walnut right there. Yeah, we actually thought this is a small lot, but it's got a beautiful place to build a house. You can see that the ridge drops down all the way around you right here. This is on a very steep point, and two sides of it border on land that's in a trust, so it can't be developed on. So this would be a beautiful place for a cabin or something, but I certainly wouldn't want to take down, that's another bur oak, that's another bur oak. I wouldn't want to cut these down. And another one back there. Yeah, they must have, these are all at the top of the ridge. I'll bet they cut most of that stuff down by us when they were clearing for the subdivision. What a shame. Yeah, this is a beautiful little chunk of land. It's really small though. I think it's an acre and a half, something like that. When we first bought our land, somebody had bought this. A young family owned this, and they had right in here where all this small brush is. This was all cleared. There was like a field back in here, and they had a fire pit, and they had a play set and stuff. They had young children, and I thought I saw, no, just some rocks here. There's a stump right there, so it couldn't have been there, but there was a fire pit back in here and a play set, and they would come up here, oh, here and there, and that was like just the first year. So them kids are probably out of school by now, like our daughter, who is going to be in 2 years. Okay, yeah, look at that. That is just a beautiful tree with that big branch down low like that. But then you can see that the branch had to grow upwards pretty quick because other trees were competing. But when this was little, this must have been clear here. I mean, it's got branches going off to the side, and that's just a gorgeous tree. Well, that'll wrap up this little walk and talk back here on the neighbor's property. If you like the videos, please subscribe and click on the update icon, and you'll receive notice when we upload new videos. Thanks for watching, and have yourself a great day.